Hello knitters, this is Barbara Benson. I am an independent knitwear designer and I like to make these videos instructional and fun, and today we have a fun one for you. It is it's April? Yes, April Secret Shopper video. I'm so excited. I got a new package. I'm pretty stoked. This one, I have absolutely no idea what's in this, not the earthliest clue. My shopper this month was Lindsay Stevens. I marked out her address so you can't see it. But Lindsay Stevens, she is a crochet designer. She also designs knitwear, but I think it's predominantly crochet. Does beautiful stuff. The name of her company is Poetry in Yarn, I believe. All the information for her will be in the description underneath the video. But she sent me and she asked me, because I tell people, I would like whatever I opened up to be something that is readily available for another knitter to get, because I don't want to show you guys stuff that you can't get. And she asked me if it could be like a club subscription thing. And I was like, why not? So this is April's package, but if you like what's in here, you can go get and sign up for the next package and get a surprise just like me. So I'm very excited. I have tiny pink scissors today. Are they excited? And let's see. Let's get this up here. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, this is opening easier than sometimes. Sometimes I have to wrestle with it. You know what? There was a little tabby thing I could have pulled. I don't follow instructions well. Good thing I write them. So, let's see what's in here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, holy cow! Do you know what this is? This is a nostafina. It is the coolest thing ever. And I don't have one, so I'm very excited. So, a nostafina is a tool that you use to wind a center pull bowl around. How cool is that? This one is from ChowGoo, and it has directions on it, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Maybe I'll make a video of me trying to figure out how to do this. That would be truly hysterical. But how cool. Completely unexpected and an awesome knitting tool. Let's see what else we have in here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this tells me Jimmy Bean's wool. It's a beanie bag. So this is super cool. Obviously it came from Jimmy Beans, and let's see what, I think there's one more thing in here. Oh, Hiya stitch markers. As I have mentioned multiple times, I always love stitch markers. I always need stitch markers. I always lose stitch markers. Before I started knitting, it was like, go in the couch to find extra change. Now it's go in the couch to find stitch markers because I'm always losing them. So cute little Hiya, they're little yarn balls, and they're fabric. I do like stitch markers that have soft hangery things, because I clench my needle way tight and sometimes they bite in. So let's see what's in the beanie bag. How cool. So there is a finger puppet contest. Apparently, if I make a finger puppet and enter it in the Crystal Palace Yarns contest, I could win yarn, which is always cool. How cool. And there is a finger puppet pattern. So that makes total sense. Oh, and how cool. So there's a knit and a crochet pattern. So that is awesome. So regardless of what craft you have, they have an option. So you can make these ridiculously cute little finger puppets. I can't let my son see this or I'm going to have to be crocheting or knitting these. I can, in fact, crochet. I'm not very good at it, but I can do it, and I need to get better because crochet has so many possibilities. They're completely different than knitting. But so there. Look at that. How cute is that? So, finger puppets. It says spring squee, finger puppets. And I did. Did I squee? I don't know if I squeed. I don't know if I can live that down. So, in this bag, oh, it's cute on both sides. Look at this cute little bag with a little zipper. You could use it as a no-sins pouch. So cool. There are Crystal Palace yarns. And I believe what we have here is they are like samples. Yes. So you can swatch, and instead of having to like buy a whole skein of yarn, you can get little bits. So we've got a little tiny ball of yarn here. And this is, there's a tiny little tag in here that tells me this is Sausalito. So it's 80% merino superwash and 20% nylon. This is the colorway Violets, and there's 15 yards of it. Look how pretty that is. So it's a marled yarn. If you don't know what marled yarn means, it's when you take the plies are two different colors, and when you wind them around each other, you get that kind of barber pole. Say that easy. Barber pole effect. So that's a marled yarn. Very cool. And it's really soft. And then we've got this gorgeous tealy. Oh, that's ridiculous. Matches my hair. I just dyed my hair. Let's see what we got here. This is so fun. So many little things to. This is Crystal Palace Allegro Aran weight, and this is 100% deep teal. Look at that. It's got a nice fluffiness to it. Very cool. Put the little tag back in. And let's see what we got here. I think this is, yep, this is the Mochi Plus. It's a single ply. And if it's anything like their mini Mochi, that means it's got the long color change, which is so much fun to play with. Oh, it's so squishy. Look at that. Nice. And it's got the, it's like they knew I like teal. And then we've got this little tiny ball of yarn, I believe. You don't need to see me looking down at my lap. This is the Panda Silk. Matches my nails. Now this has got a really, it's one of those ones that's got a bunch of tiny little plies. So it's got an almost rope-like effect. This is going to give you fabulous stitch definition. And that is what's so cool about this little thing is so you have this tiny little swatch that you can do knitting with and see what it likes to do. When I swatch things like this, I like to just cast on a tiny bit and then knit a little bit of stockinette, and then first a little bit of garter, then a little bit of stockinette, then a little bit of texture, then a little bit of lace, then a little bit of cables, just to see what the yarn likes, block it, see how it's going to take blocking. And you just got this little swatch that you've put the yarn through its paces. And I like, it really helps you get to know the yarn. And the last one, ooh, Allegro Lace. So this says it's the skinny cousin of Allegro Aran. So this yarn is a lace weight version of this yarn, I believe. Yes. So gorgeous. And you could maybe knit these together. That'd be fun. But, oh, and it's so soft. And it's a really nice weight. How cool. And there's still more stuff in here. Oh my goodness. You can never have enough of these. Really, you can't. I'm always looking for one of these jobbies. I have one and it's never where I think it is, and I'm always digging around. So having another one is fabulous. This is a stitch gauge. So you can measure how big your needles or hooks are. You've got your measure so you can do the width. And what this thing is it's like a little magnifying, and it helps you do your gauge. Look at this, looks funny. Ooh. And it's got little marks that's like, I think it's like 4 inches, so you can tell what your gauge is. So that tells you how big of a gauge swatch you should be making, and then bigger than that actually. And what else we got in here? Oh, a sample of soak. I love soak. I just used soak. This is lacy. I will jump. I will have to smell it. And this says hand wound with love by Kinsey. Happy crafting. So I have a little note that tells me who wound it. It's all these tiny cute little balls. So this is a super cool package. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for thinking of me and sending this to me. It has lots of cool stuff. This, I'm just astounded by the Nostra Pinna. Never in a million years would I have guessed on this one, but it's super cool. And all these little balls of yarn and the finger puppet pattern and the stitch markers. I got a pile on my desk. This fabulous package. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking in on this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. There's nothing better than getting some fun mail. If you like this video, please click the like button. And if you'd like to be notified whenever I post a new video, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.